Hi everyone, welcome back. Welcome back to Create Every Day in August. Today is August 11th, 2020, and yeah, you see what's on my desk. You know I gotta have some patience. Uh you need patience. Not really. We're just having some fun today. Um I have a question for you. Do you want to see this whole entire project? So today's the 11th, it would be like 11, 12, 13, maybe 14, or do you want to see something different tomorrow? Please leave a comment in the comment section so I'll know where to go when I come back up in here in the morning time and work on this or not. I am creating some baubles. I want to make 2 chunky charms out of this. So I am thinking we're going to need about 30 baubles, and I did not get my board out yet. I'm going to look for that thing. I have a lot of my jewelry making stuff in the garage, but school starts today and my focus is not really on me. It's just making sure, actually it is on me. It's making sure that I have everything I need to get done for the baby so he can be successful in pre-K. Yes, I want to talk to y'all about something. So yesterday I was so frantic trying to get off of here because I was like, oh, I feel like it's getting later and later and later. It was only 7:30, not 8:30. I made it to my appointment. Everything, I guess, went well. When you go to get images done, X-rays and things like that, unless it's something really bad, they say, "Oh, the doctor get in touch with you." Okay, so I'm not too concerned about um, the procedure at all. Now, she would have said, "Oh yeah, let me come right back," because I've had that happen before. Then I freak out. But so far so good. No one called me yesterday and said, "Oh, can you come in tomorrow? We need to discuss treatment plans." So, uh, but you never know. They still could do that same crap, and in a week I can get the results, and they can be like, "We need to see you." So I like this silver little plastic thing. My only concern is, will I have enough room? So I'm going to back out of that commitment and go with something a little bit smaller and try this. Yeah, that works out a lot better. So, yeah, the appointment it was made on time, but I broke my laptop yesterday. It works, but it doesn't work. Some stuff opens up, but not everything opens up. So I think when I dropped it, the hard drive that's in there, the disk popped loose. So hopefully they can just pop it back in place. But when I dropped it, Best Buy was already closed. So I've been freaking out. Like, I did not rest well. And I didn't rest well for multiple reasons. Um, I want to make sure that, the computer's working fine for the little roommate, the one that we're going to be using for him. I want to make sure that he can listen. See, his problem is he's easily distracted. So this upcoming weekend, I'm going to have to take a big mama pill and get rid of some of his toys. The toys that he doesn't play with or are too baby kitty for him. And I have been trying to wait on this one place to donate. I know this is going to sound real dumb. I've been trying to wait on this one place to donate things to, but they're not open yet. And so I don't want to donate to anybody else. Like, I don't want to give it to another location, even though the place I'm giving it to, and I've told you this before, is a for-profit location. It's not like a huge profit. It's going back to the community. So I feel like I can wait, but the more I wait, the more frustrated I get with the entire situation of having to wait. And usually I'm a pretty patient person when it comes to waiting. I think this is cute. I'm always worried about these eye pins, these head pins. Because sometimes if you press too much, you can pull that off. So, yeah. Also, I think I asked you this, but if you want a more instructional video like you do this, and this, please let me know in the comment section. I just decided since we're going to be doing this a while, a couple of days, you may get tired of hearing me repeat the same thing over and over again. So I don't want to do that if, if that happens. So, yeah. I like that. It looks like a snowman. I love these little pearly looking things. So I'm just making sure that we're a go for takeoff. I don't know. I don't like that. I think this gold is messing that one up. I have not watered my plant, my lemon tree, in a few days. I'm going to go water that thing. So I got to wake my son up at 7:30 just so he can get in the routine right. I had tried to do that before school actually started. But sometimes you can't make plans. Sometimes they just do not work out the way you want them to. But he's usually good at getting up, so we'll see. But he's grumpy sometimes. Like sometimes he wakes up with an attitude. I'm just like, son, your life is too easy for you to be acting this way. And his dad's home today, so it's going to be very interesting. Because I told his dad, I said, no TV until after school. He's like, you like that, huh? Because his daddy has the TV on like volume 1,000,000. You can hear the TV outside probably if you really listen to it. Okay. So now what I'm doing is I'm going to go ahead and assembly line bend these over to 90-degree angles. And we're going to go ahead and start clipping those things off. And I don't want to have all these loose things on my desk in case you all say, take your time. Which I don't think anyone's going to say take your time, and I'm not being sarcastic. I think people say, oh yeah, we want to see a completed project, because I like to see completed projects. That's why some crafts I can't do. It takes forever. It takes forever to have a completed project, and I'm like, I want to see it now. I need to see it now. I got to see it now. Also, I want to just tell y'all something very important. Okay. And the thing is, family comes first, and school is starting, and I have never had my child at home for schooling. I've never had a child at home for schooling, so I don't know how that's going to look for me as far as being very active here on my YouTube platform. I do think I should be able to handle it. He's only going to school for 2 or 3 hours. It's in the morning time, which is messing with my mojo, because I like to craft early in the morning. But I have to stop at a certain time. I have to make sure his food is ready. And, things like that. Things that you all probably have already done, because I think I have a much more mature audience than I do have as in starter audience, like people that are 18 or 19, right? But I am an old lady with a young child. My starter family started at 30, late 30s, right? So just know that I may not be here as much as I was before. I'm still gonna do Crata. I can pop in and do Crata after school. But I also have decided to go to school. So not only am I doing drugs, I'm doing them hard, right? I applied yesterday, and I'm just waiting on the school to respond back to me, and we will see. I am not a dedicated college student. I will tell you that now. When I was in college, oh, I hated it. Like, I loved it, but at a certain point, I'm like, when is this mess going to be over? And school is 12 weeks for a college program. 12 weeks? That's a long time. And I'm going to be taking 3 or 4 classes at one time. I get chills just thinking about it. But it's going to be okay. I'm not going to count any of my chickens yet. I just know that my little one is going to school for now because I have to wait on the school. Then I have to do this financial stuff, blah, 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 la, la, la. But that is the plan. Also, I have been talking to someone that I consider to be a good friend, good person about working, doing some type of work from home, and that's going to require education. So I have, yeah. I mean, what better time to do it than when everybody's forced to stay at home anyway, right? Well, except for people that live in Texas, because we obviously want to do whatever we want to do, right? I have a friend that I met on Facebook, and she said that they took a drive to somewhere local, and she said everybody was out at the beach. It's like is it a beach? It's not a beach, but it's water. Everyone was out. They weren't practicing social distancing. She's like, are we still in the middle of a pandemic or what? And I was going to write something very snarky and say, Texas, you live in Texas, we don't comply with anything. But I didn't. I didn't want to start a debate. I'm done with that. Okay, so now that we have got some of our pieces together, you want to cut some of this off. All right, so I don't know why I got that chain out. So I'm gonna go ahead and snip these off. I'm gonna snip one with y'all just in case, even though I'm not telling you how to do it. Probably, ouch, visualize it and see what I'm doing. Yeah, one more. All right, so here comes the fun part. This is the part I do not like the most, is making the hairpins back. And we'll only do like one or two, and then I'll leave it up to you as to what you want to do. And I'm thinking I already have some bobbles, so I may be able to just grab all those and complete the project tomorrow versus 3 days. But we'll see. I think I need to cut this down some again. Now don't cut too much off if you're doing this, because you'll end up having to rebeat it or take some off, and no one really wants that, right? Okay, so now all I do is I just fold it or curl it back onto itself. I am not the best at making these things, so if you really want, again, not being paid, not sponsored, not any of that stuff, but if you really want to do it and have it look really nice, Panda Bead Hall, I think, HALL, they have good videos. You could just say, in a search, you can just do how to make head pins, eye pins. A lot of people do it great. A lot of people have great tutorials, but I feel like they have a very professional setup, like they have a camera from the side view so you can really see it. And I'm sure those people that are making those things have been doing it, they make more than just one or two every couple of months. So I think I need to just incorporate making more. Oh my goodness, eye pins, right? My tools, I got to get the good ones, the ones that I feel like I have a better grip on. All right. Every time I get ready to do this, I always watch a video. Every time. Not my video, someone else's video. But today, no, I didn't watch any videos. I am off today. And I hope I cannot be off tomorrow. I want to talk to you really quickly because I want to end this video in 15 minutes. But I want to tell you something. And when I tell you this, I want you to listen to what I'm saying, okay? I'm not about to get up on here and be on a soapbox, but you may have your issues. You may be going through stuff. And whenever I have problems like I'm having right now, that I dropped my laptop, it's broken, it's not working, and I get stressed out about a lot of stuff. I have other more serious things going on in my life as well. And I always tell myself it could be worse. When I get into that woe is me type of situation, it could always be worse, is what I tell myself. And that's how I bring myself back to reality. Because everything that I'm going through, someone has already been through it. They have a book, a t-shirt, and they've come through it, So I know that everything that I've just told you all about, that I'm going to be going to school, the little one's going to school, I broke the laptop, and then I have some much more important, way more important issues going on in my life, and I have family issues that are going on. So, it's just like all compounding. But I know at the end of this process, it's going to be, it's going to be okay. And I just have to remember that, because every time I start to feel bad for myself, and I think it's okay to have pity parties. Don't get me wrong. I do believe that you can have a pity party for a day. One whole day you can sulk and be like, why? And then the next day you got to be like, okay, let's go get it. Let's go do whatever I got to get done to be more successful at whatever I'm trying to be successful at. If I want to make better eye pins, I need to do more eye pins. If I want to be successful at this, I need to do more of that. But I never, even though I'm mad, I'm so mad at myself right now. And I'm so mad at that computer. Like, why the heck did you have to slide down? I've been doing that for the last forever, and it hasn't slid down yet. But no, I had two computers when I shouldn't have had two computers on there. So it's all my fault. Totally my fault. The little one had nothing to do with anything, right? But now I have to figure out how. And good thing his daddy's here, because I could just leave him here with school and run these dang on errands as soon as the store's open and get it done, and probably be back before school ends. But it's just so, it's so much going on at one time that it's just, I feel like it can be very frustrating for me. And that's what happens. So anyway, I'm going to stop here, and I'm going to leave everything just like that. I'm just going to scoot it out the way, I guess, and wait to see if you all want to see me finish these up, or do you want to go to another project and just come back and revisit these at a different time. So I want to say thank you all for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this chat. Until next time, happy crafting.